Diva Diaries today is in conversation with one of the finalists of Edition 2, Priya Mulimani, a project manager, a multitasker, a full of life attitude. Let me welcome Priya. Hi Priya, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, very well. Before we start our talk about your experience with Corporate Diva, Priya, tell us a little about your journey of self as an individual.
Being a positive attitude person, life is sometimes very challenging and sometimes it's so easy to go around, but I'm just enjoying every bit of whatever I get on my way. So that is how my journey is being till date.
Wonderful. Have you always aspired to be a working woman, or how has it been for you?
So my hobbies keep changing. So I like to learn many things in my life. So sometimes I felt like getting into research. So I fulfilled my dream, and then I wanted to get into management. That is what I'm doing right now. And in parallel, I want to be a singer and other stuff. So I'm doing that also. So it's like amazing. So I want to work, and also I want to balance other things, other hobbies.
Wonderful. How has it been with you and Corporate Diva? What have been your learnings or takeaways? What do you think about the platform?
Yeah, one major thing what I feel is I have become much more disciplined in actually following things. I had a lot of dreams listed, but I never used to work on it. So I was very weak in executing things. So now I think I'm much more disciplined, and I have achieved many more things after entering the Corporate Diva, and I should be thankful to you. So I've got a wonderful forum actually.
It's our pleasure. So do you mean that during the course of Corporate Diva, there was skill enhancement in terms of execution skills, in terms of self-development and
Yes.
things like that?
I was like a person in a well. So I didn't interact with so many other corporate ladies or women whom I interacted in Corporate Diva. Then I learned how to groom myself in many things, and then how to be presentable, and that actually enhanced my confidence, which is ultimately helping me in executing things.
Wonderful.
So that is how it has helped me.
That's really nice. Now, knowing you, I understand that your job demands a lot of travel, within the country or maybe outside the country. Is that a challenge to manage?
Right now, at this point of time, I don't think, because I have achieved all those. So I have learned how to manage things. So that has helped me. Already that confidence is within me. So
you're able to manage.
Yes.
But tell me something. You're a recently married woman, and has life changed for you? Do you think work from the work front? Personal, of course, there's a pool of changes that happen. But from a professional space, what are the challenges?
Major challenge was focusing on one thing. So my focus used to change, because I have to focus on my family, and also and to understand the new family, and then again focus on my work, which demands a lot. So that was a biggest challenge for me. But slowly I'm getting into that flow.
But was there any time or any moment that you said that I probably would consider whether I want to work ahead or not, or were you always very sure that you'd like to continue work?
Yeah, that thought came to me, but I would be thankful to my husband, who is like so supportive, and he boosted my confidence again. So now I'm not thinking in that terms, but sometimes yes, I do get that thought.
Sure. But so do you think that a supportive husband is somebody whom you have to communicate yourself to? Because I don't know whether it works like that or not, but would you want your husband to assume certain things, or would you want to kind of communicate with clarity to him and maybe put across what your professional requirements demand?
See, communicating with husband is definitely yes. Sometimes you will have to, but few things, if it comes from his side, that would be really helpful. So only one difference is, if a person you were before marriage and a person you are after marriage, if there is a change in that, then obviously you will have a lot of challenges. But if you are led to live the same life as you were before marriage, then you don't have, and that comes from husband. So you don't have to communicate that.
So yes, so we're definitely looking out there for more proactive men out there and communicating well with their spouses. Tell me, Priya, you've been into yoga for some time. Yes. The corporate life demands a lot of stress, it kind of, you've got to, there's just so many parameters that you have to keep in mind and so many timelines to be met and all of that.
Yeah.
Does practicing yoga really make a difference?
In yoga, we learn a lot of things, not only exercises, there are certain breathing exercises and which help you relieve your stress. So in between the meetings and when you're totally stressed out, if I practice those small breathing exercises, that relieves me again. Then I'm rejuvenated. I again start my work with the same.
And are you able to practice yoga at work?
Yes, every 2 hours or 3 hours in my work, I take a gap of 3 to 4 minutes where I do simple moving exercises, basically shoulder exercise and some breathing exercise. That will again rejuvenate me. I again get back to my work.
So incorporating health and wellness of your own is definitely not an impossible thing at work, right?
Yes, definitely not. And also diet is one of the major thing. Although I look little fat, but still I eat a lot of fruits. So managing your diet, so that is also very important. Eating fruits in the morning, that helps a lot in keeping yourself fresh. That
True.
is my experience.
And your face looks nice and fresh and glowing. So I think it is not right to say that somebody who's skinny is healthy or somebody who's very, very sporty in terms of their appearances is healthy. Probably health is an inside-out journey. Do you think that that's true?
Yes, we just take care of our external beauty, but we buy so many cosmetics and other stuff. But who will take care of the body? Because if you feed the right nutrient to your body, then the glow comes within. So you don't have to spend much amount on all these cosmetics. That is my mantra of life. So I just
That's
follow.
wonderful. Coming back to Corporate Diva, what is it that made you enroll into it and what did you get out of it?
To be frank, I was actually in a way forced. So I was asked, and then I was in two minds whether to get into this or not, because I was very
Forced by
hesitant.
a colleague or
Yes,
someone you know?
forced by a colleague. And I was always like a very hesitant lady. I cannot speak well in front of cameras and all. I was scared about cameras. Although I sing in front of cameras, but I cannot speak. So that hesitant, because of that, I couldn't enroll. Then finally, I thought, let me give it a try. But that helped me a lot. After that, I can see my transformation. It's completely different. I can speak so well in front of camera. I got that confidence in me.
Well, I'm totally experiencing that confidence, Priyadarshini, honestly, and that's, as an organizer, that's been my observation also. When we first met, you came across as a slightly reserved person, a bit shy in a public format. But today I see a completely transformed Priyadarshini.
All thanks to Corporate Diva, because I learned when so many talented people are around, then you just, and you have made us so comfortable in this forum. That is the main thing. If I was not made comfortable here and there were some differences in behavior and other stuff, I would not have opened up. So I have been made very comfortable, so that is helping me out to open up.
I would take that as a compliment.
Yes,
Thank you so
yes.
much for that. Besides work, what are the other hobbies that you have?
I am a singer, so I used to sing in radio stations for almost 20 years, and now I'm not able to practice it, and I do practice yoga. So from past 15 years I've been doing it, and I do this quilling art and sari work, and I know stitching, and I do practice acupressure, which is like which keeps you away from taking medicines for these seasonal diseases like cold, cough and all.
Alright.
So from past 5 years I've never got cold or cough. That's because I practice acupressure, and I do help people who have slight headache during office hours and all. I do help them.
So that's a critical element here that I noticed, was that a woman at work should not necessarily be perceived as someone who's not at all inclined towards the home part of it. It is a woman who can balance home as well as work.
Yes.
What is your message to the upcoming divas on board? What would you like to share with them?
Basically, I would tell them to just be yourself and just focus on small things. You will learn a lot, and your confidence level will just shoot up like anything. So if you are a reserved person, see, I was a kind of person, although I speak a lot in front of my friends, but I cannot speak in front of camera at all. So just be yourself and enjoy the moment, and your confidence will boost up. and you will do something really good in your life, seriously.
Well, thank you for that. I'm going to take it through a quick round of rapid fire, Priyadarshini.
Oh, okay.
Starting with you as a person, what makes you smile?
Positive attitude.
And how do you achieve that positive attitude?
With the people around, it comes within, I don't know.
Or maybe it's the other way around. You probably translate your positivity to others.
Positive.
All right. A demanding conference coming up and a demanding family event coming up. Which one would you choose and why?
Difficult question to answer, but I would prepare maximum things for my family event. I'll make sure that few things are arranged. If there is a backup for my office conference work, then I would choose that and I would go to my family event. Or I will have to manage both by keeping things ready.
It's amazing. What I wanted to actually notice here was that is giving up an option, which clearly is not. One last question for you, Priyadarshini. What is next in your bucket list?
Pursue my hobbies, because I was not focusing on things what I dreamt of. I was just noting it down. I had never executed, so that will be my passion. Because by seeing all you vibrant ladies, I just want to focus on myself and feel proud about myself. Being a woman is like amazing.
Thank you. That's a very, very critical element that Priyadarshini has brought forward, is that just being yourself, taking time out for your passions, and somewhere loving yourself is equally important and translates directly into productivity at work. It was such a pleasure interacting with you, Priyadarshini. Thank you so much.
Thank you.